Okay, had some technical difficulties here. Let's see if we can get some people to join. All right. All right. All right. Now they're coming in. Audio's good. Okay. So yeah, the wind's kind of blowing here, so I may not have the best connectivity that we're accustomed to. All right. Can you guys hear me, Reese and Anthony? How you doing, B Sugar? Can everyone, the audio's good, so everyone can hear me clearly? Much better? Good. I don't know. Again, the wind's blowing really. How you doing, Rhonda? The wind's really blowing here, so uh, you know how it is with the weather. Sometimes it just doesn't cooperate, and could cause some connectivity issues. How you doing, Chef? Fine as wine. Everyone can hear me all right? Good. Okay. So, Chef, I still haven't okay, thank you, Mo. Um I'm gonna have to send another email because I haven't heard a word yet. Okay. Angela Johnson's here. Okay, everyone can hear me. Perfect. All right. So those of you who were here with Chef Fine as Wine, my partner, and don't forget, folks, please go over and subscribe to his channel. Of course, he's always cooking some scrumptious meals. Okay. Still trying to get him to FedEx a plate to me. Okay. Because they all look really good. So I'm doing great. Those of you who were here last Sunday, if you remember, of course, we talked to the fabulous Frida Payne. And those of you who were here, you may remember that we asked her, we talked to her about her memoir, and she said that she would have a signing event at Cutting Room in New York City. So received the email, and we're trying to, see what we can do to see if we can attend it. We're working on that now, of course, if we're able to make that happen, which we definitely are going to try. How you doing, Tina? Okay, the gang's all here. So if we can make that happen, we will definitely be at the Cutting Room in New York City, November 1st, and we will be streaming it live. Okay. Also, I will not tell you who, but I have lined up another celebrity interview for the month of November. Finding Wine and I are working on that, and we're going to let that be a secret. But we'll let you know prior to that interview. Okay. Audio's good. Perfect. We got it together anyway. Okay. So if you remember, I was just, how you doing, Dorian Carter? Okay. Dorian Carter, I responded to you. I had that quick live. I think it was last Monday. I was doing that as a test run on StreamYard, and I left a comment, but I think you were gone. But I didn't want you to think I ignored you. It's just when I finally got your comment and answered it, you were out. So I hope I didn't forget about you. Okay, how you doing, Dan? The man is here. Okay, everyone's coming on in. So if you remember, folks, when we were talking about W.E.B. Du Bois and Booker T. Washington, they both had differing thoughts on where African Americans should be focusing, uh, you know, their education, their social status. They both had different, thank you, Fine. They both had different ideas about, what we needed to do to sort of raise our stature, to how to adapt. How you doing, Rosalind? To American society, and what we needed to do to better ourselves as a race. So W.E.B. Du Bois, remember, they were both at separate ends of the spectrum. But if you remember with Booker T. Washington, he didn't grow up, in a very nice situation. I don't know if any of you clicked on those links that I shared with you about his life, and he had it really hard. He worked hard for everything that he got. No one gave him anything. So just keep that in mind. So W.E.B. Du Bois, he was a sociologist, he was a historian, he was a civil rights activist, a Pan-Africanist, he was an author, a writer, he was an editor. So I know you're saying, what didn't he do? He was born in Barrington, Massachusetts. Now, remember, Washington was born in the South. So obviously, if one person's born in the North, one person's born in the South, they're really going to have different views because they have different experiences. So W.E.B. Du Bois grew up in a sort of a tolerant, integrated community. So that's totally different than what Booker T. Washington grew up in. So Du Bois was the first African American, and some of this you may have heard. Okay, Dorian, first African American to earn a doctoral degree from Harvard University. Dorian said they don't mention these two in the history book. All they want to say things about Martin Luther King and Rosa Parks. Right, Dorian, and that's pretty much all of you are correct. Reese Cup, you're right. Basically, you hear about the civil rights movement, and let's see, maybe a little bit on slavery, but that's about it. You don't hear about the unsung people. And those of you who are just joining, that's primarily the videos that I have on Black history. It's, people that I try to find people that no one has heard of before. So they need to get their props. Welcome. Okay, thank you, Chef Fine. Hey, Rock Just Living. All right, how you doing? So Du Bois was a professor of history, sociology, and a lot of people say he, was a staunch socialist. Okay, so he was, taught at Atlanta University, was a professor. So he was, yes, Dorian, yes, unfortunately, that's what is happening. But that's why I encourage people to, get out, instead of just playing games on your phones, get out and learn something. And that's why, under each video I have, you will see links. There are articles. Anthony, how you doing? Yeah, Anthony, look, click on, I don't know if you can see the links. I shared some videos, and I may have to go back and change it since the first live crashed. But if not, don't worry. Just give me a few minutes. When this live is over, I'll go back and I will definitely add those links. Okay. But please, folks, look at those links. Their articles, their videos. There's so much. I don't touch on everything. I just touch on some major points. But if you look at those videos that I share, you will learn even more about the people that we discuss here on the Roland's Review YouTube channel. So just keep in mind, most of you know that he was a founding member of the NAACP, along with white philanthropists, of course, in 1909 in New York. Okay. Also, he was the leader of the Niagara movement with a guy named by the name of William Trotter. So I don't know if you're familiar with him. The Niagara movement was opposed to racial segregation and disenfranchisement. Now, remember with Booker T. Washington was like, well, we're not going to say anything about discrimination, segregation, treat us like dogs, whatever. It doesn't matter. We're just going to focus on trying to learn and trying to better ourselves. Then we'll be respected. Okay, so W.E.B. Du Bois was totally opposed to that thought process. Mary said, how you doing? Okay, Will. Mary said, that's why I love this channel. We learn so much about Black history. Right, Mary? I try to talk about, things that no one has heard of. In several videos, how you doing, Mr. D? You know that we have, you guys have said, oh my God, I've never heard of this person before. I didn't know this person created this or that. So that's what I try to do. So anyway, Niagara movement, he's known for that. Du Bois believed that Booker T's Washington strategy would only perpetrate white oppression. In other words, it's just going to get worse. It's not going to improve. So, W.E.B. Du Bois's philosophy was he advocated political action, civil rights. He wanted civil rights. So, look at what we said. And those of you who didn't see the previous video, go back and check out the video on Booker T. Washington. You'll see they're totally opposing philosophies. And with W.E.B. Du Bois, any of you ever heard, type it in the comment section if you've ever heard of the talented 10th. If you have, please type that in the comment section. And I've always heard about it. You learn about something and then, it sort of fades away. So I had to read up on that again. So W.E.B. Du Bois, he believed that the Negro race, like all races, are going to be saved by exceptional men. And he believed that with the talented 10th, you focus on classical education. So with Booker T. Washington, it was more, agricultural, learning how to grow crops. How you doing, Jermaine? How you doing? Let's see, who else? I'm trying to keep up and say hello to everyone. All right, Angela John. Okay, I think I said hello to everyone. If I missed you, hello. I'm so sorry because it's going kind of fast. So, with the talented 10th, W.E.B. Du Bois felt that the problem of education, so in other words, the smartest people in the race should reach down and help the ones who aren't up quite there yet. Okay, so the talented 10th is the development of the best of the race to guide the masses away from contamination, death of the worst. Okay, so in other words, the smartest people, the ones who have made it, are supposed to turn around and help the ones who have not. And so we're still preaching that philosophy now. And folks, if you look at your life and if you help people who are in need, pretty much whenever you need something, someone's going to come there to help you. That's how that goes. Okay. And if you've heard the term pay it forward, same thing. Okay. So the talented 10th, look that up. I think one of the links I shared with you goes into even more detail, focused on the classical education. And go back, like I said, if you haven't seen that video, check out Booker T. Washington. He totally opposed. Have any of you ever read any of his books? Because I think with Booker T. Washington, I gave you a list of his books, his most popular books. With W.E.B. Du Bois is known for letters and books. So anyone ever heard of The Soul of Black Folks? That's probably one of his most popular. Then, of course, there's a book totally on strictly the talented 10th, The Negro Problem, The Philadelphia Negro, Dark Waters. So he has many pieces of work that he has many pieces of work that I've read. Souls of Black Folks is probably, in the talented 10th, those are probably going to be the most popular. So check those out. Amazon has all these wonderful books. So folks, again, we can't depend on anyone else to educate us or our children. That's something we have to do sort of on our own, right? I tell people, cell phones are good, computers are good, laptops are good, but sometimes learn something new. It's not going to hurt, okay? All right, any more questions? Those of you who joined late, Chef Fine as Wine and I were working. We're trying to get to, and maybe I'll share that with you guys next Sunday. I received the email yesterday. So thank you, Donna. The Cutting Room, November 1st, I think it's 5:30 p.m. to 8:30 p.m., New York City. So we're working on trying to make that work. And that's all for today. You know what time it is, those of you who've been here before. It's money time. Okay. All right. I think I can still see everyone who's here. Dorian Carter, thank you. Okay, perfect. Dorian, once this live stream ends, if there are other topics that you would like for me to discuss, please feel free to leave it in the comment section. Thank you. Yeah, folks, thank you for liking the video. Okay, Chef is here. Who's still here? Okay, Rhonda's here. Anyone else? Thank you. I do, Don, I really do. Okay, who else is here? Jermaine is here. Mary is here. Rock Just Living is here, correct? Dorian is here. Okay. Did I miss anyone? Anthony, you still here? Angela? I don't want to miss anyone. Jamal is here. Willie D. All right, I have a new comment here. I know Reese is here. Did I miss anyone? B Sugar is still here. Okay. Those of you, if this is your first time to the channel, if you win, all you need to do is email me your Cash App info and I'll put the money in your account once you leave okay, Roz is here. Once you leave a comment under the video. Now you have to give YouTube a few moments, of course, to process the video, and then you will be allowed. Rosa's here. Okay, Tina's here. Who else is here? Steph? Okay, Rock Just Living is still here. I got to add her name to the pot. And you guys will be glad to know I went on Amazon. I'm going to order, so I won't have to pull names out of the pot. I'm going to actually order a little spinner that's going to choose your names. Okay. Okay. I think I have everyone. Daniel, are you still here? I don't want to miss anyone. I think that's it. Yeah, and those of you who have topics you would like for me to discuss, again, if you leave me a comment in the comment section, that would be great. Those people who leave comments in the comment section, even if you don't win in the drawing, once I go through and look at your comments, if it's a topic that I choose, guess what? You still win money. I put money in your Cash App account, okay? All right, here's the drawing, folks. You know how we go and how we do. All right, let's see who's first. Jermaine is a winner. Okay. And Dorian. Dorian, I do not have your Cash App. Make sure you email me, okay? All right, one more. We're going to choose one more. Let's see who we have. Reese. Reese Cup. Okay. All right, those are the winners for the day. Thank you for joining the Rolling Reviews YouTube channel today. I hope you enjoyed the info. And since the first video, since the first, thank you, Mary. Since the first video had all the info, I'm going to go back now, copy and paste the links up under this video so that everyone can see the info. And those of you, let's see, Dorian, you will see, you can click on any of my videos. You'll see my email. Make sure you email me your Cash App info so that I can put your money in your account. Once I see that you guys have left a comment in the comment section under the video, that's when I put the money in your accounts. But again, there's going to be one more winner. All of you can go and leave a comment under the comment section once the video has processed. And if I choose your topic, well, you'll just see a little extra money in your account. Okay? All right. Thank you again for spending your Sunday afternoon here with Roland's Reviews, and we'll see you here next Sunday. Come up with some good comments. I love it. And like I said, a lot of it we need to share out because it's a lot of information that it's not common knowledge. It's not in the history books. You don't learn it in high school, and you only learn it in college if you take African American studies classes. So keep that in mind, and hope everyone has a wonderful week. And I can't wait to see you again next Sunday. I'm diligently working, trying to set up again. We're gonna try to have at least one celebrity interview per month. If, of course, that's going to be contingent upon their schedules, because we have to work with their schedules. But that is the goal. Okay, so tell your friends, tell your family. Chef Fine is Wine and I. That's what we're working on, and we're just trying to make it interesting for you guys. Okay, so enjoy your week, and I hope to see you here again next Sunday at 4 o'clock. And if you haven't had a chance, please, when Miss Frida Payne's book is released, go to Amazon, folks. Order that book. We've got to support her. She was wonderful. And those of you who are too young to remember her music, all of her music is on YouTube. Type her name in, okay? So, never too young or too old to learn. So go check it out. It's wonderful. Exactly, Dorian. Peace to you as well. Send me your, leave your comment and give me your Cash App, okay? All right, folks, I'll see you next Sunday.